Welcome to The Interest. I'm Christine Stewart. Today we embark on the road to riches alongside our friend Steve Richman. Then insider Shane Kidwell lets us know what's happening in the world of new innovations during Tech Talk. But first, being the CEO of a mortgage company takes work. But has the boss fallen out of practice when it comes to originating loans? Let's find out. Well, it may seem like mortgage CEOs spend their time counting how many more LOs they need to surpass competing brokers. These higher-ups are staying savvy by staying in the game. U.S. Mortgage Corporation CEO Steve Milner travels around the country every spring to maintain licenses in 51 states.
I can originate loans in every state. So, and I brag about the fact that if a loan officer has a deal that they want to get done in Bismarck, North Dakota, I can do that loan because I'm licensed in North Dakota.
Once among the top 1% of originators in the nation, Nexa Mortgage CEO Mike Cordes gave up his own production 6 years ago and doesn't ever see himself going back to it. But he is still doing the legwork originators need to be successful.
The big part about originating loans, though, to me, was a lot of the networking, the partnerships, the realtor connections, all of those things. And I do still do those things heavily. I just do them for our loan officers now instead.
eMortgage Capital CEO Joe Shalaby says he still originates 4 to 8 loans a month, but because his company has automated their processes. This CEO handles little more than the first phone call before his team takes over.
I'll always originate. I have to originate. I have to know what's going on. I can't just turn a blind eye to what an originator's facing. Like 2022 and 2023, if I did not figure out what was working, my originators would have died.
Finally, this brings us to the CEO of Loan Factory, Tuan Nguyen, who says he still does about 50 to 60 loans a month. However, in an effort to grow his company, he is considering a jump off the LO train.
I do believe that I will stop. I do believe that. I cannot keep going. I have to choose between growing the company or originating. I cannot do both.
For more on how these big names in mortgage feel about staying on top of their craft, visit nationalmortgageprofessional.com. For The Interest, I'm Christine Stewart.
We all dream of owning a home, but for too long, if you didn't fit the mold, you were stuck. Stuck because the system worked for everyone except you. We've changed that. Angel AI uses advanced AI technology to give a 100% trusted solution and fast answers for worry-free financing, allowing you to achieve fair and equal access to lending. Angel AI. AI you can bank on.
Hey everybody, it's Shane Kidwell. Welcome back to another week of our tech discussion. And this week I've got a great friend and contributor, Candido Diaz, my brother from a different mother on a different coast, and he's all about technology. And so I wanted to have him share something that he uses, I would say every day, if not every hour.
Oh, absolutely. So I use ChatGPT religiously. I have it on my phone, my iPad, my browser. Heck, I even use it to tell bedtime stories to my kids. So for me, it's all about brainstorming, content creation. It helps me set up a content calendar when I'm doing social media posts. It helps me come up with captions, different messaging, whether it's emails, text messages, and also scripting, right? I'm huge into creating videos and content for both customers and clients. Scripting with ChatGPT is just so much easier, and obviously it's not going to be perfect every single time, but that's where you can go in and help tailor it to exactly how you want to do it.
And that's the thing I was going to close with. ChatGPT shouldn't be a replacement for great originators. It will replace poor originators, but I use it the same way. I use it as an enhancement. It's like having the cliff notes to write an essay. You still have to write the essay, but you have a little bit of a framework to start with. And that's how I use ChatGPT as well. So I don't recommend using ChatGPT verbatim. So like you can tell pretty clearly now when somebody has created a post, an email, and it's just right from ChatGPT. but I use it as a framework, and then I'll tweak it to make that email, that post, that text, whatever, fit my style.
Oh, absolutely. Just like you said, Shane, it is so easy to see when something was just literally copy and paste from ChatGPT. It sounds like a robot because it is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, you only get what you put into it, but the good thing about it is that it learns your style, and as you continue to kind of develop it, it should get better over time, but it's never going to ultimately replace you, at least if you're worth your grain of salt.
Exactly. And last thing, just a little tip is you can create a chat with inside ChatGPT, and you can continue to go back to that chat to ask new questions, and it will continue to learn based off the feedback you've given it in that chat window. So guys, as always, Candido, thank you, my man. As always, get out there, use technology, embrace it, and help it make your business better. We'll see you next time.
Have you heard of Taylor Swift? Of course you have. But here's my question. What do you think of her? Some of you like her. Some of you love her. Some of you don't like her at all. But here's my question. Like her, love her, don't like her at all. Have you ever met her? The answer is no. That brings in parasocial networking. Folks, video works. When you put your videos out there on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are, TikTok, people are getting to know you, and they're making opinions of you, and they feel that they have a relationship with you. You don't know who they are, but they all get to know you. Video works through parasocial networking. They get to find out who you are and if they want to work with you or not. Get video, get involved.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.